A $750 XRP by 2026. Is this possible? Well, we have people like Jake Claver, the CEO of Digital Ascension Group, who, by the way, was a speaker at SALT this year, putting in his name and reputation on the line saying this is going to happen. So let's take a look and see how that's going to happen. So if we have 100 billion XRP in existence, that slowly dilutes over time because the burn rate. We now have a limited asset that is more of a commodity that slowly dissolves as well, making it valuable. Of that 100 billion, 20 billion went to the founder and early contributors, giving the 80 billion to Ripple. Ripple takes 40 billion, throws it in escrow, locks it up, then takes the other 40 billion, we're putting it on the market. So now we have 40 billion that's really in true circulation or so. There is not an exact number yet, but we do have about 40 billion. So of that 40 billion, we know is subject to now XRP spot ETFs. Okay, so let's take a look at that. We have the Rex Osprey spot XRP ETF that sold 37 million one day. That's about the equivalent to 11.8 million XRP off the market one day off a small exchange. Now let's look at Vanguard. Vanguard is looking to get in the ETF market, which we know spot ETFs is going to have a high demand. Vanguard is the number 2 assets under management compared to BlackRock. BlackRock 15 trillion. Vanguard, 10 trillion. But Vanguard's CEO is the old person that was working at BlackRock who released the first Bitcoin ETF, spot ETF. Now he's at Vanguard doing the same thing. So now we look at BlackRock, Vanguard, Fidelity, CME Group, by the way, which reports in 4 months of their ETFs, they have the equivalent to 6 billion XRP in sales. Keep in mind, that's just the ETF. It's not a spot ETF, but if that was a spot ETF, we would have saw 6 billion from CME Group and then another million out of Rex. So you tell me, is that possible if BlackRock and Vanguard step in and start taking control? Could you see a massive supply shock to create $750 XRP by 2026? Let me know down in the comments.